top story, a defendant was found guilty in the death of Ethan Powell. Stay tuned for the details.
It's time for your Vicksburg Daily News Brief, brought to you by your friends at Cook Tractor Company. Now's the perfect time to check out the complete line of zero turns at Cook Tractor Company on Highway 80. Visit them online at cooktractorco.com or give them a call today at 601-TRACTOR.
The suspect involved in the break-in at Divine Donuts, Jonathan Rogers, was determined to also be a suspect at an earlier armed robbery at Michelle's record shop. Rogers was taken into custody after a call to the Vicksburg police, where a nearby unit arrived and found Rogers within the store. Backup was called for immediately, and he was soon taken into custody. The investigation uncovered he was also a suspect in an earlier armed robbery at Michelle's record shop on Washington Street. The victims reported someone struck them in the head and took money from the register. Rogers was seen before two judges on Tuesday. On the charges of armed robbery and 2 counts of aggravated assault, he appeared before Judge Marcy Sutherland, who ordered him to be held without bond. On the charge of business burglary, he was given a $60,000 bond by Judge Angela Carpenter. Christopher Henderson Jr. and Jordan Harvey have been arrested for the shooting death of Reginald Rogers Jr. A call came into the Vicksburg Police Department in late January of shots fired in the 1100 block of National Street. Initial reports stated Rogers was sitting in the front passenger seat of a gray Challenger and was shot several times in the chest. In a press conference on Friday, Vicksburg Police Chief Penny Jones stated that there may be more people involved and more arrests could be made.
The case is still pending further investigations, as there may be other arrests made pertaining to this case.
We, the jury, find the defendant guilty of deliberate design murder.
And in our top story, Kemon Jones was found guilty of deliberate design murder in the death of Ethan Powell. Jones, a then 15-year-old, was accused of shooting Powell multiple times after an argument which ultimately resulted in his death. The initial call arrived just 3 minutes after midnight on September 7, 2020, reporting shots fired on Abraham Drive. Within minutes, Warren County deputies were on scene to find 18-year-old Powell laying on the street suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. Powell was transported to Merritt Health, River Region by Vicksburg Fire Department paramedics for treatment, but eventually died as a result of those injuries. Warren County Coroner Doug Husky pronounced Powell deceased about an hour after he was transported. Under Mississippi statute, Jones was tried as an adult. For the full story on this and our other stories, check out our website at vicksburgnews.com.
Warren Central High School basketball player Zaz Seekers has now signed a scholarship to play for Mississippi Gulf Coast Community College. She averaged 12 points and 10 rebounds a game this season, and she'll now further her academic and athletic career at Mississippi Gulf Coast. The Missy Gators placed first in their track meet yesterday on Thursday night. Warren Central girls came in second place, and they'll both have a track meet next Friday.
Vicksburg. Tomorrow will be cloudy with a 20% chance of showers with the high near 49 and the low near 39. Sunday we have a 50% chance of showers and thunderstorms with the high near 51 and the low near 34. And Monday will be sunny with the high near 63 and the low near 38 degrees.
There were no birthdays reported today, but we know you're having them. Happy birthday to you if you're having a birthday. And don't forget to email them to us at birthdays@vicksburgnews.com. This has been your Vicksburg Daily News Briefing, and thank you for listening.